I also note that as we're seeking over the next 4 weeks and beyond to move to a different phase after that period, that we'll be seeking, and I'll be raising this with the Leader of the Opposition at our regular meeting with the leaderships of both the Opposition and the Government this evening, that would be looking to have a trial week of Parliament in May, and that would be returning to the normal business of Parliament. That would not be the Parliament coming together to consider necessarily COVID-related measures, but if there are such measures that need to be considered, then of course they can be. But we want to send a very clear message that we are well ahead of where we thought we might be at this point, and that would mean that we might be able to, I'd say will be able to, move to having the Parliament meet again on a regular basis. But obviously we just need to trial how that is going to work. We'll have to work obviously within the new arrangements that we're able to establish a few weeks ago. There are a lot of logistical issues we have to overcome. There aren't so many flights running now, which will make it difficult, but also there are also some border closure issues for a number of states which also have to be resolved, and I'm sure we'll be able to deal with that through the National Cabinet as well. But it's important that Parliament goes about that work, and we're in a position to do so, and I think we definitely will be. Then I look forward to Parliament being able to resume and continue to do the legislative work that does. But I would stress this to people at home. Just because the Parliament isn't meeting does not mean your members of Parliament are not working very hard every single day. You would have seen them. The support they're providing in the community on COVID-19. Of course, the ministers and the government have been extremely busy on the COVID-19 response. And so politicians, members of Parliament, are working very hard for their communities. Another part of their work is obviously the legislative work that is done here in Parliament, and we would envisage coming back in that trial week sometime in May, and it is my hope that we might then be able to establish a pattern beyond that which is workable.